I delivered so many babies, after a while the babies I delivered started having
Right.
babies.
Hey everyone, what's going on here? What's happening? What? How did that cord even get there? Eh? Yeah. Jeez, alright, hold on. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to video games. And a fully functioning Switch. Oh, I gotta update everything. Hold on a second. Here we go. Interesting, this is listed as both Peach Ball Senran Kagura and Senran Kagura, Peach Ball. This is the next in the Senran Kagura saga, which is nothing but tasteful. I have my video game respecting button ready in case we get a good intro, good little anime intro here. Oh, Katamari? I think that'd have to be the one on PS3, I think. Katamari Forever? Which I think was like a re-release of the one that was on the 360 exclusive. Yeah, new camera angle, Nutbuster. I'm a real streamer now. Everything I do is gradually approaching being a real streamer. One day I'll get there. The game seemed like it was super quiet, but there hasn't been any audio yet, so. Oh! Okay. Well, I guess there might be motion controls? Is that why? Okay. Pop these bad boys off. I'm sure both of these Joy-Con will work perfectly. One reads as yellow because I took the board out of a yellow. Oh wait, hold on. It's a little poppity. Hold on a second. I just gotta. When this happens, I just gotta like change the encoder for some reason. This usually fixes it. There we go. You gotta admit, it's actually pretty impressive that they have Our Lady here nipping through a fur top. My lady is wearing a furred bikini, and somehow her nipple is poking through it. Those are some powerful, powerful nipples. Big, strong nips. Are we gonna get more Senran lore? Because the Senran Kagura universe is broad and wide and got a lot going on. Oh yeah, she's like the. I got voice acting now. I'm gonna read a little bit into this. Despite kind of wearing a top, she's got some. Those girls are sagging. Yeah, Bill, exactly. This lady has to stand here all day. So I imagine she takes this posture to lift that load off her back a little bit. Yeah, King Egg, I already played Reroll. It really doesn't take that long to play through Reroll. I do have that on Switch already, but I already beat it. Oh, what a surprise. There are so many customers. Recently I started working part-time at an arcade. It's a nice little place in the town's outskirts. Normally it's quiet and dull, but today it's unbelievably packed. I suppose this is what it's like to host a tournament. Ah. Those are some sloppy knockers. I do appreciate when giant anime titties are drawn like physics actually apply to them. Also, her bow is like square. That's kind of cute. Like it's got hard angles somehow. Which kind of contrasts all the other loops and swirls and curves on her body. This is a cute little pin. I guess it's for the arcade. 20 players have shown up to compete. The game is the newest popular fighting game, Shinobi Fighter 5. Among the gamers, there are faces I easily recognize. Yomi, Asuka, Yumi, Riona, and Murasaki. Asuka and Yumi are here because they heard the game is geared towards players with quick reflexes. Yomi and Murasaki, on the other hand, are here after the grand prize. Riona was well-bodied, I believe they call it. Hey! Good localization there. Crushed out of round 1. Straight Deep Space Waifu. I mean, that's like a shoot-'em-up with anime girls in the background. It's okay. It's not very good. I mean, most anime knockoffs are not very good. Beautiful Katamari's Xbox one. Is it Katamari Forever? Is the PS3 one? I think the games are exactly the same. I thought the PS3 one had more, like, throwback levels in it. Grand finals are about to begin. The two remaining competitors are Yomi and Murasaki. The translation being, there's a really gorgeously detailed hentai game for PC. It's called Reminisce by Tigersoft. Okay. Let me to open up a tab. Googling that does not come up with any game at all. It's called Reminisce? Reminiscence. Okay, never mind. My bad. I like this sound of like general video game ambiance. What's the game type? Is it like visual novel? Oh, you can replay lines. That's wonderful. Watch this, Haruka. This is me at my most courageous. Just one more to win. Baby. Is that her catchphrase? Who knows? Oh, her plush bear. Okay. Is Murasaki is like the kid with the eye patch with the, I don't know. All the characters in Senran land pretty definitively exactly within anime archetypes. Yeah, the PS3 one had the most content, I believe. It was like the big collection of all of the Senrans that have been released. Or sorry, all of the Katamaris. Riona's gotta go to the bathroom. I slap Riona's butt with a sharp smack. She runs to the bathroom with a joyful smile. Murasaki's the stacked Lolita girl. Oh, I thought she was one of the more non-stacked ones. It's interesting that there's no character art for these characters that they're name dropping. Oh, okay. Wow, you're not kidding. Yeah, she's got. I mean, stacked is frankly a little. Describing any character as stacked in Senran is not the most identifying feature. I think there are maybe 2 girls in the whole cast that don't have giant sloppity anime titties. Yomi immediately comes back with consecutive combos. The match is intense from the start. Does Steph know you're playing lewd games? She's fine with it. She knows it's no competition. Oh, did she forget to put her pants on? Oh. Stare at Riona, utterly speechless. She's covered head to toe in fur, like a dog. It can't be. She's become a beast, and I think I know why. I guess it's distraction? Most days this job leaves me with time on my hands, so I brewed up a body-changing concoction, Beastall, in the arcade bathroom. Obviously there'd be trouble if somebody touched it, so I'd hidden it away on the bathroom shelf, but... Don't tell me, you touched a green liquid in the bathroom. So they have Catgirl potion, basically? Oh my god! Why isn't there like art of this? I feel like the whole point of the game is to just have still images of anime girls you stare at while you hear voice actors doing their thing. Oh, 3D models, well done. She's wearing a tracksuit. Damn. Also like how 80% of the cast is heterochromata, whatever it is. Anime eyeballs. So this music. Wasn't expecting those hips, holy shit. This is what we fixed the switch for. Heterochromia, okay. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I got it on all of them. Somehow they're wearing even less. Also, you gotta appreciate the fact that this is tailored around her under titty. That has got to tickle, though. Ladies, if you had fur, like, right under your titty, I feel like that would feel very strange. Also, I didn't think it was possible, but I do think their titties got even bigger. I think it happened. They found a way. The scientists have made it happen. Oh, you would shave it off? That seems like it would, well, I was going to say that's a delicate area to shave, but there are more. There are others. Man, you're right. That girl on the right does have a straight-up titty shelf. I can't remember if Riona's the... I thought it was... There's one... I thought it was Haruka. There's one that is just straight up, like, always a pervy dumpster fire. Although shocking, but... Oh, got him. Like, even in the context of Senran Kagura, some of the characters are way too horny to survive. Play pinball. That'll solve this problem. Alright. There's been a new thing in titty tech. It's not quite new, but this little, like, boom, how titties get even fatter, like, after they're kind of disconnected from the body. I mean, that is, you only get that sort of shape in implants, right? But I've seen this happen more and more, where, like, once a titty starts getting into its titty sack, it gets even wider and bigger, because you have to overcome the width of a human person somehow when it comes to getting giant boobs. So, that's how they do it. Also, yeah, this thing where it's like, it's connected to the skin here, but it's so big, it's like flopping back over on itself here and here. Also, I don't know, the physics kind of warp in on themselves sometimes. Because if the titty, like, goes this way, then you shouldn't be able to get perspective shots like this. That means that one tit is so big it's flopping over on top of the other one. That's not cleavage, that's like titty flap. Anyway. It's fun to see science progress, is what I'm saying. Oh, it's me. Alright. I have to play pinball to not turn them into anime animals. Stimulate their minds gently by talking with them. Is there going to be like a dating sim dialogue portion of this game? Where they make animal sounds and I pet their heads? I mean, maybe. Vibrational force will produce a special mist that can restore their humanity. Are we about to get some, oh, hold on, that reminds me, real quick. Speaking of Joy-Con and vibrations, I gotta buy reflections. Let me do that so that I can download. Look at that. You know exactly what I'm going for. So reflections is it's the hand-holding massage game. Which I've been really excited to play. This is the one where, like, the promo showed, like, scientists, like, grabbing titties and then, like, measuring Joy-Cons and stuff. It was great. Maybe they weren't actually touching titties in the promo, but it's a Senran Kagura thing that I haven't purchased yet. Okay. You guys know the last 4 digits of my credit card, so please don't hack me. Please. Oh yeah, you got my expiration date too. Ah! 10 pounds of oats, thanks for the sub. Fathom, thanks for the prime. And Face Twitch account, thanks for the prime, yeah. I know where the money is on Twitch. Lure the girls on top of the machine and let the mist do its work. Okay. That makes sense then. The ball will only vibrate properly when in a pinball game to release its healing mist. And we have to get the girls to splay out on top of the pinball machine to receive that mist to turn back into titty anime girls. All right, now we're doing it. This is what I needed this button for. I like how she's the sexy one. We've all had fun. Now it's time to get sexual. I don't know why this didn't click in, but I didn't know that this was such a furry tilting game. It just didn't occur to me. I thought it was just pinball and titties. God, it doesn't take long for these ladies to get on all fours and look at you with a pleading expression, does it? Ah, in story mode you can play pinball while enjoying the story. Free mode allows you to play pinball with your preferred settings. Story mode is recommended for newcomers. Well, that's me. Check the materials you've collected. Never stop talking to me, Yumi. Oh, okay. Those are valuable options. I can make my outfit selection apply to the entire game. Good. Ah, damn it, newcomers, you guys got it. You guys got me. We're playing this for the pinball, all right? Jeez. This is not jack-off time. Jeez, you guys. This is gaming time. All right, Yumi, Asuka, Murasaki, or Riona, or Yomi. Somebody's got to say it first. Riona? All right, Tyker got it. It's just off. Thump, 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 thump. I bet you love being a tanuki. All right, Yomi, follow me. Wait, I thought tanuki was... She's a dog, not a tanuki. Whatever. Kitty girl is so cute, yeah. Someone notice me. Let's check these controls. Fast forward, auto. We'll just click on that auto there. I lie on the ground, face up. With my belly exposed, I'm in total submission. But who? Even in this pose, I can't get anyone to approach me. They all just keep their distance and stare. I'm a dog. A smart, faithful dog. Whatever my master says, I'll listen. But even with that, no one's coming anywhere near me. Why is everyone afraid of me? She says on the ground. At this rate, I might go insane from all the loneliness. People around me look on with disgust in their eyes. Wait, wasn't there just an instance of this? Of somebody doing, like, role play in a grocery store and it was really creepy? Anyway, under the circumstances, that makes me feel sad. Huh? Are? Sad? Really? Keep your kinks indoors, y'all. Do I really feel that way? Or does this kind of sadness make me happy? You gonna head out to sleep, Andrew? Alright. Have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. All that revulsion they're throwing my way, it actually feels pretty good. Feels good. Really good. So, everybody, don't stop staring. I'm right here. So she gets off on public embarrassment too. That's enough, Riona.
あなたはご主人様ですね。
There's no doubt about it. In her oppressive eyes, I see the aura of a queen. No doubt at all. This is too deep for a titty game? She has to be my master. This game is one of the things I do like about this game and this series is that it is bizarrely well representative of various kink. For real, like every girl kind of represents a different kink and a different... You see that a lot in harem anime, but all the girls are pretty in tune with what they like and they're pretty okay with it. Whatever she gives me, I have to say yes. More than that, my whole body and soul have been begging for that whip. Ooh. Wait. When that whip hits me, my head starts to feel clearer.
やっぱり効果てきめんだったよね。今までの記憶を取り戻せたんじゃない？
あれ？リョーナちゃんどうなってたの？
説明は後よ。とりあえずピンボール台のところまで来てくれる？
She was whipped into clarity. She hauls me over to the machine. Before I even know what's going on, she puts me up on top of it. What's going to happen next? What's she going to do to me? Hot take: Peach Beach Splash was actually a good video game. It was the Splatoon knockoff. Even Estival Versus is like a super decent Musou like. Titties notwithstanding. Mysterious mist covers my entire body, transforming me back into, I don't know, I didn't catch that part. Apparently because of her, everyone here has been turned into animals. Yeah, there is pinball at some point.
面白いってそんな場合じゃないんだけど。
Haruka seems troubled, but I'm just super excited. I wonder what kind of animals they've all changed into. When you finish building your new bed tray? You're all exhausted now? It's always a good feeling to like build a chair or a bed and be exhausted and then lay on that thing you built. That feels nice. Feels like you've done something. No one get a race car bed. You will never get laid. Does this game have boobs? I don't know, Spirit Grip. Who's to say if it does or does not? Have big sloppy ass anime titties. Yeah, I sleep in a big bed with my wife. Yeah. I just get moist when they climb into my race car bed.
どうしてあなたもポンポコなさるのですか？あなたはタヌキには見えませんけれど。だってなんだか楽しそうなんだもん。リョーナちゃんもポンポコ
Yeah, I'll put it in anime mode.
そうでしたか。
Hands up! Hands up, everybody!
ポンポコいたしましょう。それポンポコリン。ポンポコリン。
They're just having a good anime time. Who doesn't like slapping their big anime belly?
これ絶対楽しいよ。
Hands above the waist, y'all.
上手ですね。あなたにはタヌキの才能があるのかもしれない。
Raise those hands to Jesus, where they can do no wrong. The closer to Jesus, the closer to holiness. Thank you, Bosk.
なんだかテンション上がってきちゃった。もっと強く、もっと激しくポンポコしちゃうよ。ヤミちゃんもついてきてね。
I think Riona might be the one who likes getting spit on. Like,
ポンポコリン、ポンポコリン。
There is a Senran girl who legitimately likes to get hit and shit talked to and like stepped on. She's like super into it. It might be her, I can't remember.
強く叩いてはいけません。お腹を痛めてしまいますよ。
I'm really tired and my heckin' back is sore.
こういうの大好きだから。バカバカガン、ダカダカダン、ゴンゴン。
That's her? Okay. Kid Fury. I like her vibe because she's super into it. Riona's the masochist? Okay. Thank you, Captain.
でも、
I, believe it or not, I get them mixed up sometimes.
なぜか見覚えが。どうして？ミョウナちゃんのことを思い出してくれたのかな。ほら、バカバカってか。もっとよく見て思い出してよ、みちゃん。この特殊な思考を持
She's
つ。
just going at it. I guess in that case, Riona was a good pick to start with.
オッケーよ。
Really establish a baseline for people for Senran Kagura.
ピンボール台まで誘導する。
Right, pinball start. Right now. Oh, no, she gotta punch herself some more.
もっと近くで見てほしいな。こっちに来ないでください。このままピンボール台まで連れて行くかな。
I dated one, it was weird again, no judging. Dating, like... I can see masochism being a difficult thing to actually wrap your head around. You need to turn pinball on in settings. I mean, surely the video game is on by default, right? Surely? It's not going to just dump me back to the menu and be like, okay, play the next level. It can't be. Yeah, in situations like that, ideally it's just... There we go. It's just about the pairing, like... Finding somebody who enjoys being hurt or degraded, pairing them with somebody who likes doing that, but obviously in a mutually agreed upon, boundary established, consensual way. Alright, rehumanize Yomi. I'd be glad to. Furry Ball, Kitty Yumi, Bunny Asuka, Bear Murasaki, Dog Riona. Ooh, Raccoon Yumi. Sure, why not? They all look... Okay, I'll use that ball. Whoa! Okay, pinball, got it. Use flippers to hit the ball, turn the LR buttons or the ZR buttons, okay. Aim for the board's gimmicks while trying to keep the ball from falling to the bottom. Pinball, got it. You can shake the machine by shaking the Joy-Con or using the sticks. This will not only change the ball's trajectory, but also surprise the girl and make her change position. Helps you for aiming for her legs. ... Press the up or down button to change the camera angles. Cameras A through C will track the ball, while cameras D through F are stationary. Choosing the ideal angle might improve your high score. Okay. Oh! Okay. Ball return is lit. Your ball will come back into play. Got it? Oh, this is a pretty oblique angle. Oh, Christ, okay. Yeah! Yeah, that's a little better. Go with the cinematic angle. Just... So this game is play pinball while an anime girl shrieks in your ear? Constantly? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is on Switch. The frame rate's a little rough already. I'm getting too indoctrinated playing games on PC. And since it's quarantine, I really haven't needed to use my Switch for any like portable gaming, so it's a bit of an adjustment to go back to like sub 140 FPS gaming. Peach missions appear on the right side of the screen. Clear them to receive Peach points. Accumulate enough Peach points and you'll reverse the girl's transformations. Okay, each Peach... Oh, that's actually a pretty cool way to structure pinball, I gotta admit. It can be hard to kind of help people understand what pinball's about, especially when it's like no one cares about points anymore. Each Peach mission's point value depends on its difficulty, on the time taken to complete it. There will always be more Peach missions, so don't worry too much about completing them at first. Alright. Say it's pretty easy to hit that ramp. The Bebebi kick. Bebebi is a Bebebi? I don't know, man. I beat Gun Gun Pixies at school. Nice. I gotta get back to that game. Actually, I'm glad that you beat it, Iceman, because hopefully you can tell me about it. Because I feel like every time I play that game, I feel like there's mechanics I'm not understanding. Oh shoot, yeah, Chris, I want to start Dragon Age 11. I might do that today. Bebebi is a reliable friend. When you see his Bebebi kick, he'll guard the outer hole and knock the ball away if it's about to fall in. Alright. To set the Bebebi kick, hit the Bebebi spinner a certain number of times. Also, if you turn on assist mode before gameplay starts, Bebebi kick will be set from the start. Got it. We're all familiar with this. We all know these mechanics. Dang it. Oi! Alright. When their turn lane lights on the side of both flippers are flashing, the peach light in front of the flippers will blink in sequence. And all 5 letters of peach blink fairies will appear on the board. Defeat all fairies to obtain bonus points and make Heart Catnip appear. Hit that 2 for even more points. God, it's actually... Hit the paper lantern bumpers and the round screen in front of them to make gold coins appear, then hit these coins to store them in one of 3 money boxes. When you hit a coin, it'll fly into the nearest money box, and the money box fills up and starts to shine. Use the ball to hit the shuttlecock, fan, or target, and you'll trigger the corresponding minigame. Okay, sure. I think I understand. There's a little bit of delay on the inputs, which is not great for a pinball game, but... Okay, the special substance can make the girls swoon. When the ball hits it, it will go into an after break, and the girls' reactions will become more passionate. Alright, well, I need that, clearly. Alright. Oh dear. She threw them sloppy girls right on the ground. Also the physics are a little funky. When you clear a certain gimmick or bop a girl enough times with the ball, the girl will temporarily fall over and change her position. You'll be able to bop her in different areas for extra points. I wonder what areas they're referring to. If only I knew what areas they were talking about. You gain control of a certain amount of peach points during an after break. You'll trigger the ultimate chance time. During this time, any peach missions you clear will award you Fever Time bonus. On the Peachland playfield, when you pop balloons that appear during the balloon target minigame, the bonus will increase by 0.4% per balloon. On the Spooky Shinobi Park playfield, when you hit the round screen twice, the bonus will increase by 0.1% per hit. On top of that, if you reach a certain amount of peach points during Hustle Time, you'll trigger an even more ultimate mode called Super Fever Time. If you're looking to break records, that's the way to go. There's quite a bit of spelling out mechanics, but at least they're doing it, like actually telling you things. I was straight into that titty. Ooh! Getting that under-tit bonus. Sexy challenge! Oh, I need it! It's actually really, really hard to just fire the ball straight up, though. Dang it. These flippers are really weird. I don't know if that got it or not. Don't turn me into soup? When you reach a certain number of peach points, you will enter a bonus stage. Use the ball to hit gimmicks and watch your score skyrocket, and more hits will boost your score multiplier. Alright, sure. Oh, there's multiple balls? Damn it! Dang it. Why did it explode? Oh, her clothes are tattering a little bit. Well, it's good that that fabled mechanic of Senran Kagura is back. I feel like that's the one, I mean, aside from titties, the biggest thing tying these games together is that they're battle-damaged clothing. I'm trying to hammer that poor tit as much as I can. Ugh. Ooh. She's recovered. Is it the same minigame every time? Oh no, okay. Well, I mean basically. Is it gonna fly into her titties too? No. Okay. Lift her up a little bit. I have a Twitch channel for one reason, and this game is it. Ooh, right in there. Oh no. Big points right in there. Can't wait for there to be an esports league for this. Ooh! A little koi pond over there is sparkling. There we go. Yeah. Good thigh hits there. Quality thigh hits. Ugh. Super sexy challenge! No! I almost did the super sexy challenge, but now I get the out hole bonus, so that's good. It seems like a lot of points. I did not get the fairies, unfortunately. All right. Different music. When your peach points reach the maximum amount, you will enter a super bonus stage. Bop the girl with the ball and give her the ultimate stimulation. More hits will boost your score multiplier. Oops, sorry. A little too stimulated there. Bop her chest as much as you can. The video game I was born to play, god damn it. Yeah? What? Oh! I don't know why I didn't immediately understand that mechanic, but please, please be demure. Let this be a lesson. Ladies, if you ever don't remember anything, just give your boobs a little paddling. Just give your boobs a little bopping. Just bop them back and forth a little bit. I'm sure it'll come to you after a while. Just a little paddling. Just a little pop back and forth. That's it. A great festival of balls. Amen.
すごいハイスコア更新です
Oh. There we go.
記録が完了いたしました
More like a festival of nuts, am I right? Why did they make her look like she's gonna cry? Because she's embarrassed, but demure domestic goddess Japanese women are not allowed to be angry, ever. They can only be apologetic for exposing you to their wretched body. Power Finger, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Griffin and General Scundies, thanks for the resubs, you guys. Yeah, anime sure is a thing. Pop that on auto mode? Anime girls are only ever bashful. Yes, unless, like, there's also the tsundere, but there's like, I've seen a certain narrative emerging in Japanese adult entertainment where there's a girl who's like really mean to a dude, usually an older woman because younger women are not allowed to be aggressive ever. But like an older woman, like a businesswoman who like yells at and like hits a dude over like some fake pretense. And then she is so horrifically embarrassed because it was like a misunderstanding. And then she has sex with him to make up for it. So it's like this weird hyper kink of being degraded by a woman, but then also getting to have sex with them as an apology. It's very weird. But I've seen it happen a few times. Sounds exactly like a tsundere. Yeah, except that like there's never a dare, like there's never softness later. It's just like treating sex as transactional to make up for a misunderstanding. Oh, here we go. She's into it. Sex is the softness? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
ねえ、お楽しみのところ悪いけど。楽しんではいません。楽しんでるよ。どっちにしても早く他の子たちを助けに行かないと、このまま放っておけば野生に目覚めてみんな本当に動物になっちゃうわよ。それは大変です。じゃあみんなを助けに行こう。ヨミちゃん、言葉攻めの続きはまた後でね。
Yes, I will proceed to the next stage. Thank you for asking. All of us are going to hell, man. Speak for yourself. Jesus loves anime titties. Loves them. Yeah, exactly, Mecha Arc. Or sorry, exactly, Bosk. If hell is full of anime titties, is it really hell? That's why all that shit is in heaven.
怖がらせると逃げてしまうかもしれないわ。ここは慎重に警戒心を解いていかないと。わかったよ。じゃあこうすればいいんだね。ドテーン。何？
Oh boy. Hijinks. This is a child's game? How dare you? This is for adults.
お腹を丸出しにして完全服従のポーズだよ。これならリョウナちゃんがアスカちゃんを絶対にいじめないって分かってくれると思うの。
なるほど。効果があるかもしれないわね。
ほらほら。
If a game like this came from Western dev, it would almost certainly be received differently, right? Or am I off base? No. So Homerton, it's funny you bring that up because there's like, there's such hand wringing about sexuality being screened out of video games. It's still there. I just think it's like What's weird is when there's a game where nothing about it is sexual, but then there were hypersexualized women. That's a very male gaze phenomenon. Games like this, like, the point is clear. It's more like in a JRPG where you're like a gang of rambunctious teens fighting some like foreign threat, and one of your party members just happens to be a 1,000-year-old android in a 13-year-old anime girl's body who's wearing very little. Like, that's kind of where it gets weird. That's where those characters have started to converge and, like, yeah, in a bunny suit. There's been movement in those circumstances to cover those characters up a little bit, or something like Mortal Kombat. That has been a common talk point based on the like female designs in MK11 versus like MK9. It's not contextually meaningful that characters in Mortal Kombat wear battle bikinis. That's just the convention because it was assumed that only dudes play fighting games. But a game like this, the context is established, so you can have big titty girls being stupid and having their titties bounce around. It's not... I think it's more a question of, like, instead of having everything have big titty bikini girls in it, let's put the bikini girls where they belong in games like this, and then maybe don't have big titty bikini girls in games where that doesn't matter. Like, yeah, Heavy Metal Fact 2. Heavy Metal. The property is about male fantasy. It's a male fantasy game. I think the concern is more like there are still fragments of male fantasy pervading everything in video games. And it's just trying to point out that, like, hey, this thing you thought that was endemic to video games is not. It's just you being a dude and the fact that everything was made for dudes for a long time. I think that's more the concern. I think if a game like this were made by Western devs, it'd be fine. Street Fighter having Armika and Laura. Yeah, or Laura, dude. Whew. Laura could stop the world rotating if she wanted to. There are two types of balls, yin and yang. Each type has a distinct sound and vibration style. Heavy for yin, light for yang. Okay. How am I supposed to know which ones are which? It doesn't say. And there's multiple colors. Reading through the Melon's AMA, I've learned that Secret of Mana is his favorite video game. Also, he mentioned Scrabbles. Who's Melon? Maybe Kitty Ball. Oh, it says on the bottom left. Dang it, I missed it. Ah. I didn't even see it. My bad. Oh. Special Peach missions. Have bonus objectives with extra rewards. The icon represents a special Peach mission. There are 3 kinds of rewards. Make it your priority to aim for those. Item, hustle time. The ball enters a Luca hole. Hustle time begins. Extra ball, alright. Item and hustle time missions will appear randomly, so clear them as soon as possible. Extra ball missions will appear when the score reaches a certain value. Alright. Oh. God. I don't understand why you have a countdown from the pause, but you don't for tutorial screens. I guess it's because there's so many at the beginning of the game that waiting for that countdown every time would have gotten annoying. Oh, what's she doing back there? God, a lot of these missions come and go before you even really have a chance to perceive what they are. Oh, I like the chat. Radisaurus, thanks for the sub. Yeah, it was a garbage ball. I don't care. And it's also weird that there's, like, the pinball shooting mechanic is just this weird rabbit dropping it into your playfield. There's no, like, actual launch. The launching of a pinball is such a thing that, like, video pinball usually revels in. They have, like, a special camera for it and everything, but... I mean, the initial launch is pretty absurd in this game. No! Dang it. I tried shaking the ball. Or shaking the board. I wanted her to fall over. And heighten her excitement? I can't remember the name they used. Arousal? Yeah, it seems like banking it up in the booty area is where you want to go. The pin B hole. I do like it though. They're using HD Rumble to kind of represent the rolling of the ball around the board. It works a little bit. There's a teacups part? That's cute. How many toes does she have? 3? I think you're the first person to play this without the intention to JO. I don't know. I think it's fully possible to stare directly at anime titties and not be aroused. But maybe that's just me. I think maybe that's the thing that, like, was never made entirely clear. Like, and it's... Oh boy, though, here come those hands. They're tickling. They're tickling. I figured... Well, I'm surprised this isn't a minigame. Of you, like, tickling the... I don't know. I feel like it's possible to enjoy lowbrow entertainment without it really hitting hard. Like, I don't play Doom and just super get off on the violence of it. I think it's funny. But it doesn't make me, like, want to beat someone up, you know? I feel like sometimes that distinction is never understood or really all that made. That you can watch sexual things without being aroused. And you can watch sexual things without necessarily specifically going for the vicarious arousal of it. Dang it! That went straight down the middle. I should have tilted for that one. I read Dojin without JOing. Sometimes you're in it for the story. Yeah. I will say, like, I recall, like, my 15-year-old mind was blown because I was reading a Dojin, and it was like a multiple part Dojin, and yeah, I started for JOs, but after like the 4th or 5th issue, I was actually kind of interested in the characters because it turned out they were working through some weird sexual issues they had. And it, like, the JOing still happened because, you know, you're 15 and you're looking at anime titties, but after a while I would JO and then go back and, like, read the rest of it. Like, well, what's gonna happen to these characters? Whoop, there we go. Do I get another dolphin? I do. Do I have to... Oh. Dropping the ball in this hole twice will make the slot spin. When the slot stops, the selected item effect triggers immediately. Alright. The item effect, silver ball, multiple ball, extra ball, score bonus, mission bonus. Psychic ball. Shaking the machine will change the ball's trajectory. Wait. Isn't that normally what it's supposed to do? Oh, pretty significantly. Peep peep. So it seems like the goal is to get to the sexy challenge as much as possible. Oh, they're spraying her with water? Alright. I hope this doesn't shred up her clothes. Oh no! Aw. Dang it! That's it. Okay, I got a ball return. When she's all curled up like that, like I guess it makes the angle really tough to get in there and hit those goodies. Smacking her directly in the face. Ah. You have a second flipper on the top right? Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, it's her booty? Get to clap that ass now? Oh my god. Well, this is officially everything I had hoped for. There is beauty yet in this world. This is everything I said the stream title would be, so... Oh, yep, gotta paddle that butt. Oh. So I guess you want to paddle as much as possible, as absolutely much as possible, and then stop just in time for that meter to drain out to the times 10. I guess that makes sense. Hands up, chat! Hands up! That is a strong adult ninja. You saved her? Yes, I did. What is the story of this game? I did not defeat 3 fairies. A member of the Senran Kagura Ninja Clan has taken a part-time job working at an arcade. There was a video game tournament there. And during that tournament, one member accidentally put on a potion that turned her into an animal, or began turning her into an animal. This then spread to all the other ninjas that were in the video game tournament. The cure for this animal potion is inside of a metal ball that can only be released when it's vibrated exactly right. And apparently Pinball creates those vibrations. So we have to bring all of our anime girls onto a pinball table, physically onto the table, so that we can vibrate the ball enough to get it to release its curing medicine. Asuka is the thick thighs and ass girl. In almost all her official art, you can see her thighs kind of pudge out from the top of her stockings. There's a name for that. There's a name for that specifically. The pudge kind of spilling out over like waistbands and thigh highs and stuff. I can't remember what it's called though. But that's like a relatively recent thing in it's called a nice try milk carton. It was called something else. I can't remember. It's got a very elegant term, but I can't remember what it's called. Muffin top? I mean, it is muffin top, but it was called something else. It was some combination of words that talked about like squishy like girls. I don't remember. Heaven? That's a good one, yeah. The ideology? That's really good. It's something like that. I can't remember. I wish I could remember because it's such a good term. Boobs.
記録が完了いたしました。
Zatyrioki. No, it's not the absolute zone. That's where it happens. No, there is a total term for like anime chicks that just have a little soft is what you call it, yeah.
あれ、元に戻ったはずなのに、アスカさんの様子が変ですわ。
リョーナちゃんとの修行のことは忘れようとしてたのに。
アスカさん、何を思い出されたのですか？
Do you actually expect us to read the lore on the bottom of the screen on our own? Because I watch people play these instead of playing on my own in order to not waste my eyes on understanding the dialogue. I mean, I've been reading the stuff that isn't voiced, but talking over this stellar voice acting would not be respectful to the game. Any good video game drinking game ideas? It depends what the game is.
街中で一緒にワンちゃんになって恥ずかしいポーズをいろいろとやってみたりしてとっても楽しかったよ。そんなことをしたのですか？
Riona's feeling it.
手つきで犬の耳と尻尾を作ってね。そ それで最後には恥ずかしくて気持ちいい
Man,
って一緒に
only in Japan can you just slap your titties directly on the ground. Also,
あ
feet.
ヨーナちゃんがどうしてもやってって言うからあのことは忘れようと思ってたのに完全に思い出しちゃったよ恥ずかしくて死にそうだよまあ何はともあれ成功ね人間に戻ったわけだし
I am just so glad my Switch is working again.
成功とは言えない気もしますが
What a dark night that
大
was.
丈夫だよアスカちゃんも
Anybody want an old battery? I guess.
のが気持ちよくなるから
So if there's like the battery recycling thing at Home Depot or whatever, can you take any battery there? Because I have like an old drill battery, now I've got this one. Or is there like specific batteries? I guess they're both lithium ion. I will proceed to the next stage, yes. Oh, a sad one. Like even her face is like shadowed. You found the depressed. Oh wait, she's the goth one.
お
Yeah,
母さんなんだねかわいいな
she's a Kuma. Skin dentations. I think that was it.
ください私クマだから
Actually, hold on. I think that was it. Cause yeah, I knew it was a combination of word. I think it might have been a little bit different. But I think that was it. I think that was it.
はいですよ爪で引っかいちゃうんだから
Look, see the stream of the teardown? I mean, it was like an hour ago, so you'll see it as soon as I cut the stream today. Sweet VOD will be there.
なんでそん
It'll
な
be on YouTube in like a week because I'm super behind.
引っかかれたら
Every time I get busy, YouTube is the first thing that like slides. Is
だから引っ
making thumbnails and scheduling things.
遠慮なくどうぞそれじゃあもっともっとわ
Oh,
おヨーナちゃん
Riona's horny again. Pharaoh Goblin, thanks for the sub. Watching from the airport in Athens at 3 in the morning.
怖くないの
Want you guys to never have to go through this in any shape or form like I do. Love you, chat. Oh, are you stuck? Are you having travel problems?
可愛いのが気持ち
Tiger Actual, though, thank you for the sub.
こ
Thank you for the
可愛いの
good emote
気
use
持
there.
ちいいなんて
Yeah, beat Mania tonight, for sure.
信じられません
I played Downwell a little bit. I think I have it on Switch.
可愛いのも気持ちいいし恥ずかしいのも気持ちいい
Downwell's fun.
人にジロジロ見られるのだって気持ちいいんだからなんだか私には理解できない話になってきましたわ
I don't think this works.
いけないよ
I don't think this works, but if there's one thing I actually do like about
人にジロジロ見られるのも
if there's one thing I do like about Senran Kagura is that
言葉
they're not horny all the time, even if they are
さんが何かを思い出しそうです
physically manifested to
紫
be
ちゃんも
varying varieties of male sex objects.
紫ちゃん無理に思い出
But
さなくてもいいよ
bizarrely, Senran Kagura often passes the Bechdel test, which doesn't mean that it's not problematic at all,
人
but
間に戻れないでしょ
they invest a bizarre amount of effort into the story and the characters, and very little of it, shockingly, has anything to do with sexuality.
用意してあるよ
It's almost like Keijo in that regard.
ここから先はお任せ
Like
だよあなたも絶対
these women are born to breed, but they have like lives and personalities and conversations. Very, very strange. And then you have like moments where the characters are trying to wrap their mind around another character's kink and being like, I don't understand. Why do you like getting pissed on? And they're sitting there like wearing a string bikini in full public being like, this is weird. Stop being so sexual. It is a bit steep though, I gotta admit. This game was $40 for 2 tables. But you know, got that story and those titties, so. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you're right. Yin and Yang. Okay. I guess I used a Yang ball last time, so I'll go with this.
ジロジロ見られるのも気持ちいい。
So wait,
紫ちゃん
is the narrative of this board to wrap her head around exhibitionism?
何言ってるの。思い出さなかったら動物のままなのよ。
Look at that hair though.
私はあんな恥ずかしいことを思い出すなら動物のままでもよかったよ。
完全にトラウマになってるわね。
私は
Ooh!
思い出してみたいです。
Fall over!
なんだかとても気になるので。
Oh, sure.
いじめの
Okay, well, that works. The ball hits a cup, the star gauge on the sign will fill up. When Hanzo appears, I guess that's the elephant? It means the gauge is maxed. If you then knock the ball into this area, you'll trigger an after break. Alright. Well, at least she had the good sense to fall with her titties forward.
ゲットだよ。スペシャルピーチミッションなの。やっぱり君って最高だよ。
Ugh.
君なら絶対できるって思ってたの。やったまたユニコーンが発動。バンザー。ミッションコンプリート。ピーチポイントがパンパンだよ。やっぱり君って最高だよ。あれを
What?
どんなにするみたいにしてほしいの。
Surprised there are actual mechanics in this game? That's... so... It's not hard to find empty games with anime titties in them, and they're all over the place. The Senran Kagura series actually has gameplay in it. It actually does. And it's not bad. That's the only reason I've come back to these games, and I say that with genuine sincerity. The Senran Kagura games are enough video game to actually be fun to play, on top of there being anime titties. They always fall like that, too. Shocking. Yeah, thank you, Captain. There's always a game in them, and they're never really outright bad. Unlike a ton of horny games. There we go. That's what we were going for. So I don't know, as visibly puerile and obviously like panderingly sexual as these games can be, the way that like they don't treat sexuality in the game like it's a secret, and the characters, again, much like Keijo, like despite being so sexualized in design, do not act sexualized all the time. So bizarrely, like that makes it a lot less scummy than it would otherwise be. It doesn't feel like the game is trying to slip you any secret notes, which can often kind of make me feel really icky. Second top flipper's under the ramp on the far right. Okay, I'm sorry, I still haven't looked for it, but also my eyeballs might be a little messed up right now. I might not have the video game vision. I'll look for that other flipper here in a second. Once I get out of the sexy challenge. Oh, the tickle hands, they're coming. Annette Nath, yes, thank you. Here's why I'm not actually a perv. Yeah, and furthermore, I feel like if you really wanted softcore porn, there's actually better places to get it than the Senran Kagura series. Bop the girl, I'm trying. Dang. Oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay. I like that dolphin.
ッションコンプリート。やっぱり君って最高だよ。セラピーミッション。君なら絶対できる。
I'm on a special Peach mission.
バンザー。ミッションコンプリート。
Trying to get it to the other flipper. Hey! Hey!
ピーチポイントたまったよ。やったやった。
Was it her butt? Alright. You got a different shaped butt. More teardrop. Good for her. Oh, you can... Okay. Okay, so... This is shameless,
そうだ。
she says.
確かあれはピクニックで。やったね。紫ちゃんも思い出してくれた。
Wait, hold on. Just realized the date today. I'm celebrating a year and 10 months clean from opioids, so big ups to me. Getting off those after 15 years is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Dude! Congratulations. I know that seems insincere when we just stared at a giant anime ass, but you should be proud of yourself. That's great. I have not heard of people breaking opioid addiction after that long. So that's not something that just anyone can do. So congratulations.
すごい。ハイスコア更新です。
Yeah, that's something to be super proud of. Come on. Okay, well, I've done them all. Ball, boobs, and butts.
完了いたしました。
Zero cool. Thanks for the prime sub.
ありがとう。
Sweet 16.
皆さん
The exact age I like my anime girls.
思い出しま
That's a joke. I am totally okay with this, like, this MILF wave riding through anime porn these days, because it means that they're actually drawing hot anime chicks like grown women. Really, MILF just means wider hips and big ass titties, and then maybe a beauty mark. But God bless. Because typically when they draw them that way, but don't you say to not make lolly jokes? Yeah, that was. I chased it real quick, but yes, Milk. I violated my own rule.
紫ちゃんも元に戻れたね。
Maybe older hairstyle? Yeah, they usually have their hair up or something like that. Or they're wearing like a business suit, but still. Oh, MILF usually comes with, yeah,
しました。
NTR/Netorare.
切な思い出も
It took me a long time to,
ちゃんと思い出
or it took me a minute to, it was like, I first saw NTR and I was like, what does that mean? And then it didn't take long to figure it out, but
一緒に
hypocrisy at its finest, come
い
on.
た時のこと。
It was one thing.
楽しかったよね。
Would a true hypocrite be playing
ておくけど。
Peach Ball?
それってどんなピクニックだったの？はい。りょうなさんは公園に
What is NTR? Netorare? It's basically just cuckoldry, but for anime.
延々と
Wait, am I wrong about that?
続けたんです。
I thought it was just, it is incorrectly defined as cuckolding. Okay. True readers of the genre know that cuckolding is a sub-element and a fetish. A fetish, one where one likes to watch their significant other having relations, use sex with a person. Alright. In Netorare, however, the boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband do not have to make an appearance in the story whatsoever. They often do not ever find out about the betrayal. In some NTR, the cheated on individual may end up in a situation where they are forced to watch their significant other cheat on them. To go slightly further, sometimes NTR is known as netori. This can also be defined as cheating, except it's from the point of view of the individual stealing away the heart of someone already in a relationship. Once again, the girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband never has to make an appearance in this type of story. Okay. Netorare is cheating, not cuckolding. The individual being cheated on may never find out or be shown in the story. Okay. Steal your wife? Okay. I did see a variety of stories about, I think it was like a delivery man that would make the rounds in an apartment. Like he would just go and bang all the like sexually frustrated housewives because all the salarymen were off working all day, and of course this apartment complex was stacked with like the thickest anime women whose husbands were not pleasing them properly. I find that more often than not when it comes to adult productions, it's really just the art and the art quality and the animation quality more than like the particular movements of the plot. And that one had some pretty good artwork. You can usually tell from a thumbnail if you know the vintage you're seeking. Yeah, Captain, you know that one? Oh, it has blackmail a lot of the time? Ugh, okay. I've never read anything that gets that far into it. Ah, she learned something. I'm a shut-in and had all those people staring and it felt kind of good. Maybe? I think you may have actually toughened me up a little, Riona. The key for NTR is where the usually woman at the end falls for the one who was screwing them. Oh, okay, sure. I mean, isn't that always the arrangement in any kind of like Japanese sexual encounter? Is that the woman is resistant at first but then comes around to it? Can I link a single safe for work image from that hentai and see if you recognize it? Sure. Sure. If there's one thing I've found, it's that anime follows trends rigidly. So, oh yeah, sound design, just somebody shoving their entire fist in a vat of macaroni. Oh, it's Catgirl territory now. Hentai ruin normal porn with all this step family shit? You're right, Perrin. It's weird how like you can almost see certain trends explode in like in Japanese adult video or in doujin, and then it eventually works its way over into Western porn. That's what got me out of Sword Art Online, actually. When they started dipping into step-sister, step-brother shit, I was like, nope! Big nope! Piss off. Not here. Not like this. Yuzi taught me. Thanks for the Prime sub. Is that a real diving helmet? I mean, I don't know that you could use it to actually dive in, but it is made out of metal. We're having a good time. Oh, you can't find it now? Don't worry about it. Yeah. I don't know if YZY stands for Yeezy, but I'm gonna say that. I don't know if that feels weird. Oh, it was a gift. I'm sorry, it wasn't a resub. I was like, I thought you resubbed more recently. I remember saying your name. But it was called I Am Everyone's Landlord or something in English, though? I might be. But the one I saw was a two-parter. And like, I don't know. It got a little kinky, but not too much. I remember the thing that I wasn't super into was later on one of the wives was pregnant. So it was a lot of like prego stuff, lactation. I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it.
ぜかわからにゃけど心は
Too many fluids. Too many fluids spraying out of too many places.
ユミちゃんの正義の心が本能と戦っている。
Might not be that then, maybe not. It turns out that's not necessarily that complicated of a setup.
前にもどこかでやっては食べ
Were there twins? No.
あれは確か頭が混乱するにゃ。
ユミちゃんが苦しんでいる。早くピンボール
Yes.
台まで。
Get her to the pinball machine right away.
じゃああとはあなたにお願い
Yeah, it's a bummer. It's hard.
するけど、ユミちゃんは人間
That's not. No, we're well soft downstairs. Just want to make that very clear, Twitch. But it can be difficult sometimes to find wholesome hentai of happy couples joyously boning. That is also like animated well and is pretty hot. Like that like Venn diagram is so tiny. I want to say that like I've seen maybe 4 or 5 anythings, animated anythings that land in that zone. Bible Black is pretty wholesome. Well, you're right about that. The problem is like the animation quality in that show is so good, and the art quality is pretty intense. I think the guy who drew Gantz used to draw adult manga too. If there's a hentai everyone must watch, what would it be? I don't think I found it yet, if it exists. Term is vanilla. Yeah. And you don't find that tag on a whole lot of videos online.
やっては食べ
Oh, that was fast.
やってみたい。この思いはどこから。それってヨナちゃんが関係してるのかな。
Yep.
そんな気がするにゃ。
ユミちゃん思い出して。ヨーナちゃんにどんなひどいことをやらされたの？
ユミちゃんには何もやらせてないよ。
本当に？
I think the most wholesome adult show I've ever seen is Darling,
ユミちゃんの
which is just about that's about like a hentai artist, and then for inspiration, he bones his wife. Like he'll get writer's block and then go bone his wife, you know? It's cute. Ah! Astro Boy creator do hentai? Oh yeah. There's definitely no like, there's not a stigma about it like there is here.
もっといけちゃ
But at least, oh yeah, and also Shirao's art is extremely sexual. I always read that in Ghost in the Shell as trying to lean into sort of the body horror and the transhumanism of the setting. But maybe I'm being a little too... I mean, obviously it has a marketability aspect too, but I don't know, maybe I'm being a little too generous. Because, yeah, the Major Katsuragi is definitely depicted as being sexually aroused or in sexual ecstasy while doing cyberpunk things a lot. And I think those go well beyond any like artistic values of transhumanism or messaging. It's just you gave her melon torpedo titties and put her in like a vacuum sealed leather or vinyl suit
あまり
and have her like gasping with her mouth open. Yeah, come on, you're not being that subtle. But there were I would say like Geiger aspects to it. Of like combining sexual imagery with disquieting and inhuman stuff. So I think it was more than just pure titillation, but a little bit. Ah, sorry, chat's getting distracting. Oh, Endo, thank you. Yeah. Do you guys like it when the artist shows yeah ejaculation entering the cervix? I don't understand it. It's become a thing lately, right? Of like showing the cutaway of like that inflating like a balloon. I think there are a lot of dudes like I feel like that's another trend of like what is it like transparency or cutaway shots. There's an aspect that seems like it's hyper leaning into lately, which is the impregnation angle. Of dudes wanting to feel like they've actually knocked up an anime girl. And I can only assume that's what that's leaning into. But like, yeah, the imagery of that happening and then also the suggestion that women love feeling like they're being inflated by, I don't know. That's been around far longer to just be a trend. Really? I guess I've only really noticed it in the last 5 years. X-ray? Okay. Or like the depiction of women liking the fact that their insides are getting stabbed. I have no experience with what that feels like, but I have been told by women that have, let's say, shallow vaginas, that having your cervix poked does not feel good. Like at all. I've heard it sounded like you're getting the wind punched out of you. So, it's always interesting, and I always think about that whenever I see that, of like, a woman's guts getting speared, and then she's like, yeah, that feels great. I'm like, I don't think it does, though. And if you think about it, it probably wouldn't. Anyway, that's what I have to say about that. Dang it! That's weird. I ran out of... I got too distracted. Also, I feel like that flipper wasn't quite reacting at the end there. Why is it that all the anime girls want to be knocked up? Like, I never want kids. It's the one thing do that, but the whole idealism of pregnancy that anime girls have is such a turn off to me. I think that's not worthy of a top board. I gotta try again. I assumed that only leans into the I always thought that was a completely male serving aspect of women being like, yes, put your genetics in me. Only a guy would find that arousing, I think. Also, like, there's zero depiction of the aftermath of like, where's the 9 months of like the anime dude getting her food and like massaging her feet and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot of super hot porn of, well, I'm not gonna go there, but John K. Peta? Person thinks human body is rubber. Oh, I don't know artists specifically. I've just seen a number of that. Sure. Some dudes, including myself, have dumb monkey brain. I mean, all porn is monkey brain material. I find it amazing I think the subtext of all of that is the divergence between what each gender finds attractive and what they think the other gender finds attractive. And like that split in reality is what I find fascinating. Oh, milk carton, don't worry about it, man. Take your time. So like the dude image of what is arousing in a woman is like a physical body that indicates breedability. Oh, okay, so I keep shaking and it's bouncing the board. So, you know, survivability of birth, wide hips, big old boobs. And again, a lot of guys will vary on that about what they personally find, but I'm just speaking on the hardest stereotypes. So, a body that speaks to the ability to breed and also the fervor to breed. So it's pretty much like on the monkey brain territory. That's kind of what it happens for dudes. For women, it seems to be like a partner that cares about you, will protect you, has the means to provide it like a stable life, and so it's like that's when it's like watching a dude change a tire is arousing. Not because it implies anything about their sexual prowess, but it like they're a good life partner. You want to partner with them because I don't think dudes care much if like a lady can. Now I'm theorizing. I think dudes also, and this is gonna get really creepy, in a lot of anime, dudes just want a domestic goddess. Like they want a mom replacement, somebody who will cook and clean for you, and just basically provide domestic service in addition to being a sexual outlet. I'm just thinking about like acts of service and how those can be perceived as arousing. Yeah, when Chris Evans ripped that log, I mean, damn. I do think that like, I mean, I like that too, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's strength, it's outdoorsiness. It's like, to me that reads that like, he's a man who will get anything done that he needs to, even if he doesn't have the right tools. He'll just use his damn hands. Also the indication of like a normally cool guy being aggravated or upset. That's alright too. And like, Cap, if you want to rip me in half like a log, I don't know that I'd say no. I don't know, like, it's fascinating to kind of dig into the monkey brain and ask yourself why certain things work and other things don't. It's not that that's going to get me any closer to solving the human condition, you know. It's just, you know, fun to think about. Okasan Online. No, I've never heard of that. Dang it! That is a hard angle to hit. Let me hit those fun bags, girl! Dang, alright. Stereotypical male provider? I mean, the providing angle makes sense, I guess, but that's what I like about women, too, you know? Not that they provide, really, but that, like, they work hard and they're skilled. It's one of the things I like most about Stephanie. She went from QA. She did the thing, right? She had no formal education in the field, did QA, shit QA at THQ, and worked her way up from that to being the communications director for CD Projekt. That's fucking hot. For me, you know? I don't need someone to cook for me, because, yeah, there it is, because I can cook. But bagging me a boss woman that's doing awesome things on awesome video games? Hell yeah. Yoo! There it is! So it's weird, I get bummed out sometimes when sort of misanthropic dudes will talk about how women just want dudes with money. And it's like, well, yeah, but think about what the money represents. The money represents success. The money represents ability to provide. It represents talent. Like, you don't need money, you just have to be good at fucking something. If you show up and like you're good at Dark Souls, great. Like, you need a marketable skill. Can you dance? Can you sing? Just show something to prove you're not sitting on the couch all day. That's really what it is. I mean, yeah, some women might want money just for money's sake. It could represent inheritance in all fairness. What, money? Oh, maybe. I mean, yeah, I'm sure that there are some people in the world who only want money. They want the ride. They don't want to have to worry about it. And they're willing to, like, do their part in a relationship to get there, sure. But man, is that not what I've seen from most people. I just want somebody who's not a complete waste. And it's like having your own car, like, these are traditional signs of success, but when somebody has to make a snap judgment about who they are and aren't attracted to, are they going to pick the guy with the car and the job, or are they going to pick somebody with nothing to sell? Who, like, all they do is go online and complain about women all day. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, the flipper. Wait, what? Not the flipper. Maybe I gotta... I've had transmission issues sometimes when I hold my Joy-Con under this metal table, so maybe I gotta hold him up. If my husband lost all his money, I would stand by his side. I love him dearly. Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to imply that, like, money is all that matters. I'm sure at this point in your relationship, you and your husband have a connection that's far deeper than temporary life circumstances. And I'm sure you know parts about his personality that are more profound and more valuable to you than his ability to, like, just bring home the bacon. But relationships have to start somewhere. I don't know. Sometimes I am astounded at dudes who just cannot think beyond what's literally in front of them when it comes to gender relationships. I mean, that was me for a long time, so to some degree I get it, but I at least had the willingness to try and learn. No one wants to date a deadbeat? Pretty much, yeah. There are a lot of deadbeats out there who spend so much time trying to learn how to pretend to not be a deadbeat instead of actually just not being a deadbeat. Ugh. To some degree, this is when it gets into headier topics of, like, well, why do they think that way? Maybe it's because all they have to go off of is the media they watch, and the media they watch certainly shows a lot of deadbeat dudes getting chicks for no reason. And we've wrapped back around to the anime problem. How many animes protagonists are literally waste guys because they're probably appealing to wasteoid dudes. Oh, I turned into turned into stone? Oh! There we go. Almost all my female coworkers were harder than the guys that had been there for 20 years. Man. More booty, huh? Jesus. I feel like I'm kind of at the mercy of the ball return angle here. Some of these I just cannot get. Yeah, that left is weird. Can you do this? Oh yeah, you can. You can paddle it. When we're talking about hentai to financial stability, it's all connected. What a delicate ass crack cover. How did she even do that? It's like such an angle on that hand. How do you even, without, like, her fingers aren't really even bent either. I switched from playing Mortal Kombat 11 on PC to PS4 for the better player base, and goddamn, moving the D-pad 2 inches on the controllers completely screwed up my hands. After learning how to do combos that were automatic for me yesterday. So weird. Yeah, I mean, you could get an adapter to use like an Xbox controller on PS4. That's not, it's not out of the question. They're actually not that expensive either. I have this guy, a Magic NS, which I use for Switch, but I'm pretty sure it can work on PS4 as well. I could be wrong. Alright. I'll be grinding MK11 if it wasn't for some alcohol. I mean, you could just do unranked. Give some people some easy wins, get some coins. I need to get back into MK. I was getting okay with RoboCop, even though he's not very fun to play, but it was actually a challenge for me to learn how to play a zoner projectile character. Also, Pop-Tart, I actually did not know your life history, so it was a while ago. It was like maybe 20, 15 minutes ago, but caught a little bit of that. That's good to know your background like that. Use a Brooks adapter? Oh, you're already doing it? Okay. Zoners in MK are not fun. I mean, zoners in most fighting games are not fun. I lost all potential job opportunities in the field I wanted to get into because of COVID when I was legit turning my life around. It was a real kick in the teeth for me trying to turn myself around from one of these dudes who have nothing to offer. Let's hope this blows over sooner rather than later. Adam, that is a huge bummer. I'm glad you're not using it as an excuse to stop trying, because that is not that I'm a life coach or anything, but in my experience, the difference between success and failure is how many failures people are willing to endure, and whether or not they learn from those failures. So yeah, you gotta keep trying. Corona is exceptional, so I'm not trying to downplay the effect of that, but no matter what in life, there's always going to be some bullshit getting in the way. You had a lot more than that? Yeah, even with that little backdrop, it was clear that a whole lot more happened in that life. What's up, Morsapan? Hello and welcome. Demo. Also, Bora Mundo? I don't think I thank you for your sub, so thank you. Oh, Slenders. Shout out to your husband watching too. Hello. We're having adult discussions about adult livelihoods here. Easy talk. Thanks for gifting a couple of subs. Kindness here is so nice. Appreciate the atmosphere everyone creates. Yeah. How does one find these anime games? I don't know how I got introduced to Senran. Oh, thank you. Pop-Tart. I'll check that out. Forgot about banner ads.
ともあれこれで全
There's some next level art going on in
やっと解決
banner ads for porn.
そうだね。じゃありょうなちゃんからみんなに報告があります。報告ですか？りょうなちゃん、やっぱり
Oh.
人間やめま
Oh no, Riona, no. Somebody bring her back.
何を言ってるの？
We're not gonna get to go to the Walmart anymore.
絶対気持ちいいもん。だから元に戻さなくていいからね。
ありょうなちゃんが持っているのはトイレに置いておいたケモナール。
じゃありょうなちゃんワンちゃんに戻ります。みんな厳しくしつけてね。
Those BAPs need a 4K 144Hz display. You're right.
ああケモナールを飲ん
You were big right. It is a shame to be playing this on Switch, but here we go. Yeah, that's Werewolf. That's always what I find fascinating about porn banner ads that challenge how quickly, how voraciously and instantly you will ejaculate when you click on this link. It will be instant. You will create and fire off a sperm firework immediately upon touching this banner ad. Oh dear. She's back.
これこそがりょうなちゃんの求めてた生き方だわ。
I don't know, like, most dudes I feel like don't have a problem
どうしよ
cranking one out.
う。りょうなさん
So really, this ad is not selling me on any problem that I have.
自ら望ん
I've never once thought it takes too long to beat off as a dude.
まあ普段から犬みたい
I am wasting my whole day.
だからね。もういっそのこと
If only,
交代で飼うこと
if only there were a product that would make me bust in under 5 seconds.
なんて
いくらなんでも
Suddenly my day would be returned to me. I could get so much done.
ご主
Could
人
finally make that boat I've been thinking about. Go out to the garage and make that boat.
りょうなちゃんを叱ってほしいわ。
Could learn how to paint. What is your speedrun time? I've never actually tried to.
望んで犬になっちゃ
I've never tried to set a record
簡単に
because I feel like
戻せないんじゃない
it would be so contingent on so much. Like primarily how long since the last one,
りょうな
but
ちゃんと遊んでくれ
like have you pre-stimulated? I don't know.
どんなことでもしちゃう。
Obviously you don't live in a one-bedroom apartment with a girlfriend who works from home.
ここは私に
That's a pretty good setup. Pretty good setup for a show.
お座り
Oh no, she's gonna really get off on this.
よく聞いてりょうなちゃん
No, no.
私はあなたのことを見損なったわ。
りょうなちゃん、ご主人様をがっかりさせたわ。
そうよ。どうしてだかわか
Opioids make it hard to bust. The upside was that you seem like a dynamo when taking a girl to bed. Interesting. I know. No, I'm a dumb bitch. Please tell me, Master. Yeah, Riona really goes for it. Good lord.
一番大事なことを忘れているわ。犬
The Switch is not as conservative as Nintendo used to
埋
be.
まらないのよ。
There's titties on Switch. Like actual full-on exposed titty.
されるからこ
They're not in good games, but it's there. Nintendo is not as
扱いされてもそれ
Nintendo of America specifically is not as restrictive as they used to be. Which is weird because Sony of America is getting more restrictive.
なんかすごい会話ですね。完全についていけないよ。
Tits are cool in 2020, yeah.
ご主人様、
And also, yeah, even Nintendo first-party games are getting some
人間になって
some powerful women. Arms has some pretty chonky ladies. Breath of the Wild Zelda's got some booty on her. There's even
本当に仕方
who was the new character in Splatoon 2, where the entire internet clutched their pearls instantly.
あとはお願いね。しつけも込みで激しく
Oh yeah, Witcher 3 on Switch for sure. Fully mature game. The hell did I walk into? The best game ever, Bullet Tooth. Oh yeah, the Gerudo? Damn. Rehumanize Riona again. Re. Alright, I think this will be the last board that I play. Then we'll move on to Reflections. Or hardline. I don't know. It'll be random. I'll figure it out. I can go with this one. Yeah, Bayonetta 2. Yeah. I don't think I like this board as much as the other one, but
こっち来い。なんだもん。ヨーナちゃん、絶対人間に戻りたいわ。
分かったからおとなしくしていなさい。
それはできないわ。
I gotta eat something again too. This diet is wild. Like, I'm basically always hungry. I use caffeine to not feel it,
それで
and
ちゃんね。
just kind of like shovel down batch roasted vegetables to try and keep something in my stomach. I can't wait for tomorrow. Aye.
あなたの実
Okay.
力はこんなものじゃないでしょ。あなたに頼んで正解だったわ。
But I'm actually already feeling a lot better. Like I can still feel the fact that I'm pretty fundamentally undernourished, but I feel like my digestion and my stomach just feel way better. I was dealing with a lot of stomach discomfort for like the past 6 months, really.
助けてくれないわ。
Ever like 2019, I was under a ton of stress at work all the time, and was drinking a lot of coffee, and like those two things I think gave me a small scale hernia that I don't know ever really healed. So I was trying to take a break from coffee, but it seems like the solution was to just like empty my stomach out. Maybe that's really giving me what I need to like, or giving my stomach the break it needs to recover the lining or whatever. Ulcer? Yeah, ulcer. What did I say? Sorry, I did mean ulcer. Was expecting hardline. I think I'll do hardline next, or reflections. I can't tell. I might do reflections for a little bit. That's not a full game. It's like a mini game basically. Oh, it said hernia. My bad. Yeah, ulcer. Ulcer is exactly what I meant. So yeah, it was getting pretty bad. I would just, like, if I ever had a sip of coffee, I would just get shooting stomach pains
いけるわよね。
at its worst.
だわ。
But yeah, I noticed that my stomach discomfort was basically gone, apart from like hunger.
受け止めてやるよ。
So I was like, huh, maybe I can have coffee again. And then I tried some cold brew and it totally fine. And I'm like, holy crap, yes!
正解だ。
So life isn't all bad. I gave up one thing and got another thing in return, you know? Yeah, you get stressed that you can't eat properly? Yeah. Should see a gastroenterologist. Had an ulcer and they helped a lot. Get a CT and not an ultrasound, which won't do anything. Sorry. Dang it. I actually called a gastroenterologist and they just gave me a ton of like tips to help my stomach recover. Drinking aloe, using Pepto, staying away from coffee and alcohol. I think that was the tip that I needed more than anything. That was very hard for me to abide by, but now that do the Joy-Cons give pinball or feedback so it feels like a real pinball? They do actually, yeah. The Joy-Con will rumble based on where the ball is and what it's like banking off of. So yeah, you can kind of feel it that way. Somebody asked if this is inherently misogynistic. I don't know. There's a school of thought that like representation of women as sexual objects or male gaze specifically, which is kind of what this is all about. Like this is going to be a prime example of male gaze. Like thingy in the titties, camera focused on titties. And now she's delirious after an explosion. There are aspects of this that could read as objectification, which is a shade of misogyny, but I don't think it reads as like actively misogynistic.
ミッションコンプリートよ。
It's objectifying, sure, but I also don't think it's masquerading itself as anything other than that. I feel like it's more insidious if there's a narrative or a property or a piece of entertainment that represents itself as being like normal and for adults, but then has women behaving. Dang it, that flipper wasn't going again. Has women acting in a marginalized way and stuff like that. So
やったわね。さすがだわ。
I think. Ooh. To me, there are other things in anime and stuff like that that can be much worse. To me, it's more like if the show is obvious about its absurdity, It's a lot easier to give it a pass than if it tries to slip it in under the radar. That's just me, though. I would consider Bayonetta to be sex positive. I would too, but I'm also not I am not affected by those issues of representation, so it's not really for me to decide. Flipper's right to hit it back. Score against her 5 times, line up all the lanterns in the back to clear the game. Alright. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, it speeds up, okay. Jesus. Dang it. There's actually a delay on when you hit the button. It can be really tough. Especially those fast ones to get it right. Ooh, that was close, okay. A yaoi baseball game? Man, I would love that. So, in as much... Oh, Jesus. Jesus, girl. We're really going for it, huh? Alright, let's get it in, boys. Move your leg. Oh, that... Come on. This is what this whole game is for! Ugh! I've been training. Ugh. No! I looked at chat. Crap. I gotta stop doing that. Every time I think there's some animation going, I think I have time to check. I don't, though. Alas. Trying again. I'll get this. I'll get it. I don't know. I do fundamentally like it's weird. The games that are produced for girls that objectify men aren't the opposite of this, and I think that also goes back to like the dynamic of commodified sexual entertainment of like what does each person think the other person wants. Because I've played a lot of visual novels that are for women that have a bunch of very pretty anime boys all courting one girl, and yeah, they tend to lean more into the emotional side of it. Of course, the boys are pretty, but like you'll have one boy mournfully playing sumisen like under the moonlight, and that's the hottest thing. Whereas in here, it's a big titty girl flopping around on the ground, shoving her vagina directly in your face. So again, the disparities are fun. If there were a game that is like just muscled up dudes slapping their dicks on each other, that's like dudes making porn for dudes though, which then reads as more like homosexual. And that is kind of the Andrew Young, the developer who did like the corn dog eating game and the propositioning in a bathroom game. Like, I find it fascinating that like, and so I guess my sorry, I have to pause for this because this is the grand thesis, is that when like things produced for dudes, it's all about meat. It's like it's the physical act, whereas like things that are produced for ladies, whether it's for homosexual or heterosexual ladies, it seems like it's more about the environment and the mystique and the narrative of it. So it's like when guys produce porno stuff for guys, it's big-titted girls moaning and leaning over stuff. When guys produce male content for men, it's hot dudes slapping their dicks on each other. But when like content is produced for women, I don't know, it seems like it's so much more cerebral. That's my theory anyway. So you want big buff sexy anime boys shoving cock in the reader's face? Yes! That to me would be at least it'd be reciprocal. But that's not typically what women want, which I find fascinating. A dumb bitch like me will just keep getting dumber. Holy crap. I was trying to do the psychic ball. There is some pretty boy yaoi that mixes raunchy angles like heterosexual hentai. Nice. Just like really getting into the machinery of it. Wiener Wednesday. Let's make this game. Let's make it.
あれに当てるのよ。フェアリーが来たわ。さすがだわ。ミッションコンプリートよ。
God, okay, so you have to you kind of have to hit it through the bumper if you want it to go straight up the board from any of these paddles. Ugh. The timing is wild and weird. Oh! Gosh darn it. Oh. She's feeling it. She's feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
さすがだわ。ボールリターンしたわ。これは使えそうね。ビーバーだ。ミッションコンプリートよ。ピーチポイントはやるじゃない。
Ugh.
一気に落とすわよ。アフターブレイク。
Oi. I'm wasting fever time here.
ミッションコンプリートよ。
Ah. Good lord.
チャンスよ。
An aggressive chance time where 3 balls appear at once. To activate it, clear a certain gimmick or special Peach mission. Keep all 3 balls in play to rack up huge scores. Whoa! I'm gonna bop those boobs.
さすがだわ。
I already lost one. Alright.
コンプリートよ。やったわね。
God damn.
やるじゃない。ボールリターン発動。
Ay.
あれをどかしましょう
The lights actually make it a little hard to see.
か。あなたに頼んで正解だったわ。
Women also get shamed for... Oh, hold on a second. Women also get shamed for expressing overt sexual preferences, so there's heavy social pressure to prefer the more subtle stuff. But you look at the porn they read and it gets insane. That's a good point, Teviga. I never once considered the social mores regarding what is acceptable adult entertainment to even consume. Man, that wasn't very good. Yes, Flav. My DJ name is DJ Yowie Hands, who will be ascending the decks later tonight. I'm actually really excited. The Pendual song packs was incredible last time, so I want to hear more of that and play more Miracle Sympho X.
やったわね。
That was a cute squeak.
やるじゃない。
See, she likes it. It's okay.
コンプリートよ。
Ah! It's weird that it's that way, but I think it's hot when a girl talks about porn they like. Yeah, it is for most dudes. Women even acknowledging that they have a sex drive and enjoy sex is can be enough. Sex? Someone say sex? I'm not saying you're like that, but I mean, it didn't take much
頼んで正解。
for me, at least.
さすがだわ。
Come on!
次はいいもの見せてやる。
やるじゃない。やったわね。あなたに頼んで正解だったわ。さすがだわ。やるじゃない。ミッション。
Looks like there's no tilt either. You can just keep. There's a cooldown on the bump, but it does seem like you can do it as much as you like.
ページミッションが出現したわ。あれを狙
I
って。
mean, I might test that soon.
あなたに頼んで正解だったわ。
Ah! Dang it. Gosh, I'm whipping it on this board.
ゲームオーバーね。
Talking about your passion in general is a turn on. That's true, Six-san. I've heard a lot of ladies be like, when dudes can talk about a subject that they're passionate about. I've heard tons of ladies be like, I'm not into this, but I think it's really cool that he is, and I can feed off of that energy. And like, just again, I feel like it on a fundamental level goes back to that deadbeat idea. It's like if somebody can get passionate about something, and it's clear they really care about something, then that's better than just, you know, sitting on the couch and watching anime all day. Even if anime may be your passion, but I do agree. There's also like there's good and bad passion. Bad may be a strong word, but I feel like there are like there's ways to express passion that can not read so good. I had a girlfriend who's really into it when I talked about my programming homework. Never understood it till I got a little older. Well, sometimes nerd fetishism can be a thing too. Dudes who want a nerd girl. God damn it! I mean, I'm sure at some point I was one of them. So I guess for me it was probably video games. Need a girl gamer girlfriend. I guess that never went away because I got one. Steph's playing COD in the other room. Oh! Drop the girl. I want to so badly. Get. She's already on all fours. That doesn't count as dropped. Dang it. I'm trying to figure out the way to like launch this ball up. It's so difficult. That window is so tight. Arrgh! Okay. It's like I can get that paw, but it's really God, this board sucks. I think they seems like they do kind of expect a certain amount of table nudging to keep the ball in play. I thought it was gonna hit a bumper. Crap, man. Hell yeah, Space Cadet. My girlfriend is so fucking tired of me talking about history, but I've read a shitload of manga and Spice and Wolf because she likes having someone to talk to about it with, so I'll call that a fair trade at this point. Yeah. I think, like, a crossover of interests is good, but I think any relationship requires some amount of, like, you gotta put in time to, like, learn in and invest with the things that your partner cares about, as much as you expect them to overlap with you. I haven't seen Spice and Wolf yet. I've heard nothing but good things about it. But it is shockingly educated about issues of economy. I have no idea if I'm close to beating the game. I don't know how long it is. It's like, what, 5? 5 levels, maybe? Oh. God. Yeah, it's weird, like, hitting the button starts the flipper moving, but then, like, the physics take a hold of the ball shortly after the flipper's already moving, so... What is this gonna do? Is it gonna tickle her? I guess so. I just bopped her in the head, okay. God damn it! Another chance where I think I can look at chat. I just unceremoniously drop the ball and I'm not paying attention.
呼んでくれよ。
やるじゃない。あなたに頼んで正解だったわ。
Oh, there we go. Wait. Man.
じゃあ
ミッションコンプリートよ。やったわね。あなたに頼んで正解だったわ。
次はいいもの見せてやるよ。
ビーチポイントがいっぱいよ。お手並み拝見というところかしら。あなたなら余裕よね。なんだかドキドキしてきちゃったわ。
I think I'd be totally okay with watching you silently play this game alone in the dark and not interacting with chat.
もっと欲しいよ。ここまでしてくれちゃうなんて。
I gotta at least interact a little bit with chat to maintain appearances. Gotta. Oh! There we go. Okay, ball return. Thank God. I guess after sexy time or whatever the fuck, you get ball return for a little bit.
ミッションコンプリートよ。
Cause man, slamming those. Ah! Lost it again, man.
また挑戦してちゃう。
This is shockingly challenging. Battle Zombie. I still haven't beaten Last of Us 2. I am getting distracted.
ハイスコア
I don't know. I wasn't super motivated for that game, and I'm still not. I'll get to it. I've seen some things in it mechanically that are super interesting and make me want to keep playing it, but it'll be a little bit easier when there's no discussion about it, which is not the best for content creation, but I don't care. All right. Tote, why would you even? Why even say that? Unless that's what you're into. Gonna finish God of War? I don't know. Depends how long it is. Or it depends how difficult it is. I could get stuck on a fight. I don't know when I'm gonna do anything. I'll just say that. Who knows? Who
分かっ
knows?
たからおとなしくしていなさい。
Oh!
それはできないわ。
Too many video games.
成功した方が無理やり感があって気持ちいいわ。
それでこ
I
そ
thought
リオナ
they said something about like shifting the table could make the ladies react, but I haven't seen that happen yet.
こっちだわ。
God. I will say the physics are a little bit off. Ah! It's fine. What do you think of the story so far? It's pretty on point with other Senran Kagura games. There's actually less talking than usual. They have to be up on their knees to fall over. I thought I did that. And then maybe you have to like shove the table a certain way. I'm trying to get reviews off the ground, but it's the editing that I don't want to do. Luckily, I'm trying to farm out some of that edit. Yeah, I definitely play any game that I mention offhandedly in a chat comment, which is why I play 80 games at the same time. Okay.
分かったからおとなしくしていなさい。
それはできないわ。
I'm a video game polygamist.
無理やり感があって気持ちいいわ。
Why did it go that way?
それでこそリオナちゃんね。
Go. I think it's banking off the underside of the bumper there. Jeez. This is a Switch game.
なかなかやるわね。
There's a running list of games, sorta.
あなたに頼
I
んで
think JC was maintaining a list, but probably got tired of it. Finishing games is overrated,
さすがだわ。
especially once the design principle started to shift towards making games as impossible to finish as you possibly could.
ドキドキしてきちゃったわ。ミッションコンプリートよ。
After like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it was kind of
頼んで正解だったわ。
done. 80-hour games.
や ミッション
Dang it.
コンプリートよ
I feel like got kind of stuck on the bumper there for a little bit.
やったわねあなたに頼んで正解
Ugh.
スペシャルピーチミッションが出現したわさすがだわスペシャルピーチミッションが出現したわ可愛いけれど少し邪魔ねフェアリーの登場ねやったわねあなたに頼んで正解だったわミッションコンプリートよさすがだ
There we go. That's what I was going for.
ルーレットを回すぜじゃあ
やったわね
任せたぜ
あなたに頼んで正解だったわピーチポイントが変わったわ
You only have time in your life for one game you can never finish? Yeah. It's true, it's not even my quote. I think somebody else said that about fighting games. But yeah, for me that's like, every game wants to be that game. The only game you ever play.
いいわねまさかこんなにできるなんて私の目に狂いはなかったわね
Hey, welcome, Pick Apart. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to this very respectable stream.
一気に落とすわよアフターブレイクミッションコンプリートよ
Okay, if you let the ball bounce a little bit and then you pop it, god damn it! God damn you, L button! My left bumper keeps not responding when I need it the most. Give it a little pop. Yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll be the technique now. Get them titty shots. To bop them bags. I like how bop is the word they use. Just give her a little bop, a little paddle. Boop. Oh, that didn't work.
あなたに頼んで正解だったわ
I'm a dumb bitch, but I'm a persistent bitch. Alright, no. This is her kink, guys. This is not misogyny, goddamn!
やるじゃない気持ちを切り替えていきましょう
It is a furry pinball, because these ladies are furry.
あなたに頼んで正解だったわやったわね
またな
ミッションコンプリートよやるじゃないあなたに頼んで正解だったわさすがだわミッションコンプリートよやったわね
It's showtime!
Okay.
やるじゃないあなたに頼んで正解だったわピーチポイントはスペシャルピーチミッションが出現したわ
Should you... I can't tell if you should always go for sexy time. Is there a way to make anime turn into anime? No, I'd have to be Twitch for that. Thank you.
まさかこんなにできるなんて
Yeah, the pinball physics in this game are a little bit off, but that's not the physics you're watching for, so... What? Ugh. Man. Fuck. Okay. If I hit the ball and immediately shake the board the other way, it tends to be more of a center shot, so maybe that's the technique. I mean, that helps a little bit. Yeah, okay. Seems like it's slightly more of a... Shaking makes her stand up most of the time, it seems like. understand is too strong of a term for what she's doing, but
赤犬のリョーナちゃんがもっとダメ犬になっちゃうの。もっともっと揺らしてご主人様。
さすがだわ。あなたに頼んで成功だったわ。やったわね。
uh,
すごいのは赤犬のリョーナちゃんがもっとダメ犬になっちゃうの。もっともっと揺らしてご主人様。キャンキャンキャンキャン。こっち
ミッションコンプリートよ。やるじゃない。
there we go. That's what we were waiting for. Wait, she fell on the ball though. Oh dear. Oh dear.
さすがだわ。リーチポイントマックス。
Now, time for the golden shot. Can I do it? Dang it! No! Oh, come on. That one was pretty dead on.
やったわね。
It's like hitting the thermal exhaust port in Star Wars. Switched off your targeting computer. It's fine. Everything's fine.
頼んで正解だ。
Oh! Man. Dating is hard for an otaku? Is that a show? Ah, here we go. This is what we came for.
その調子よ。どこまで見せてくれるのかしら。
Dang it! Ow. Got that S rank, that's the important thing. See, she's okay with it. This is what she was hoping for. It looks like she can't really hold that one on the left one there. That's kind of spilling out. I just got raided. Hey, welcome everybody. You guys arrived at just the right time. Activated Luca hole. Ah, I didn't reach 500 million points. Jeez.
すごい。ハイスコア更新です。
Hello, gooses. Playing good video games today. I actually fixed my Switch today, which I promise is the main reason I'm playing this. But feel free to interpret what you like.
リョーナちゃんは自ら犬になっちゃうようなバカ犬です。
I'm a dumb bitch who wants to be a dog. Hey everyone, come yell at me. Yeah, Switch repair happened earlier today. It'll be on YouTube and in the the Twitch VOD eventually. And yes, this is the Secret Lab Cyberpunk chair. Absolutely. Stephanie got one because she works at CDPR, and she gave it to me because she's going to get an even crazier gaming chair. So, yeah, it was the battery. At least it is so far. Here's the old battery. There it is. It was actually kind of hard to get out because that adhesive on the back is no joke. But this one has chair's safe. Yes, it's back there. It's holding Cyberpunk merch that Steph is mailing out to influencers and bloggers. What sort of T-screw do you need? Oh, a lot of the repair kits come with the tools you need, but it's a tri-wing screwdriver in addition to a Phillips.
そうですね。リョーナさんには感謝の気持ちしかありません。
Must be nice to have a gamer girlfriend. It is. Not only a gamer girlfriend, but a game developer girlfriend. Hate all the proprietary screws. I mean, it's not that bad.
仕置きが必要
Also, Golf Story is awesome. I was gonna play
か
that.
もしれません
Tri-Wing has been pretty common in Nintendo products for a while.
張本人
And you just need the right tool. That's it. I remember needing Tri-Wing for 3DS
確かに私も
and even DS repair.
お仕置きならリョーナちゃんにして
Seth, thank you for the sub. Also, Saizan, thank you for the sub.
何をする気なの？やめなさい、あなたたち。
How much plot is in this game? A fair amount. I don't know if that answers your question, but looks like it feels so good. Why aren't they doing that to me?
ずるいよはるかちゃんリョーナちゃんせっかく人間に戻ったのに
Is this supposed to be her nipple? I guess I can see a reality where her titty is so big that it's sort of fallen over on the side. She thinks she's a dog. Okay? How much Angry Video Game Nerd did you watch in his heyday? A bit. I don't know. Oh, oops. I guess I beat the game. I gotta admit, I've never been a huge fan of like, I know in advance this is gonna sound how this is gonna sound, but I've never been fond of like overly aggressive or angry persona. It's never really worked for me. I don't see humor in getting mad at things. But the time I was mad on Funhouse content, I was probably legitimately mad. Oh. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, flip it around. Flip it around. This side's done.
もう
I also like how she's clothed, but in like Japanese bondage rope.
も
Playing ping pong with her body? How dare you? Playing pinball with her body.
うダメったら
Oh, okay.
何してるかは
Miss Shield, thank you. I will keep up the great work. I'll keep paddling these buns.
も
Thank you for the Prime sub, though.
うダメったら
What is this game? It's called Peach Ball.
ダメった
Senran Kagura, Peach Ball. Oh, oh, water. Got water balls now.
ダメったらちょっと
Thank you, Iceman.
ダメったらちょっとちょっと
That said, like, despite that, I still did watch it. Like, it was good stuff. It was well edited and well made. But I guess fundamentally, like, a lot of the content was, look at how terrible this game is. And I don't know. I'm usually not a big fan of that. I don't like the point and laugh. I don't like point and laugh content. And you could say that it would certainly be it would certainly seem like I'm pointing and laughing at Peach Ball, but I'm actually not. I like pinball games and I like anime titties, so this is genuine enjoyment. Oh, I got one ending? Look at all these other anime girls, furry anime girls that have yet to be uncovered. How long was the moment in time where your pinball prowess could get you laid? I am not that good at pinball, so never. I will say, though, Stephanie does enjoy it when I play rhythm games, which I'll be doing later. So, don't worry about that. I do think that if you're phenomenally talented at a video game, that can still read as, like, having a skill, and that can still be pretty arousing to women sometimes. Not a fan of Angry Joe? Nope, I am not. I mean, I will say that I respect his productions and his work capacity, but I do think that, like, I don't know. I don't want to get too personal with it, but I think, like, from like there's a certain level of discourse that I appreciate about gaming that's not really that. Why isn't this changing? It's all snow checkers. Maybe I have to, like, unlock the other ones? Oh, wow. I got no hats?
こういったものが
Why is that there? Okay. Sure. There. You've got a festival shrine on your head. That's just...
あなたと共に過ごせて
Oh, right. Intimacy mode.
嬉しいです
Hold motion sensor. Ah. Okay. I can tilt the camera. Intimacy mode. Ah, right. Yes. Yes, of course. There's a heart that's filling up. Not problematic. Not. Squirt him. Squirt. She doesn't like that. She's not liking that. Caress? Wait, what was the caress button? Oh yeah, that's right. You can have one go up and the other one go down. Like that. Give him a little out and in action. Gentlemen, take notes. This is how to do it. The heart's going up, which means it's working. Then you gotta move it around a little bit. You gotta grab the face, smush that around, squirt her a little bit. Head pats for cute anime girls. Yeah, she's liking that. Wait, what's the caress button? Oops. The keeps... Stop it! Okay.
あら
Oh, R plus L. Wait. R, L, and R is caress. Oh, come on. Must we play these games? Alright, I'll get some booty paddling in.
もう
Oh, so that meter does nothing. Alright. It's just there. Can we move on to something else now? Yes. Yes, we can. Oh, that's right. You can, like, pose characters and then take a photo.
写真を撮るのですか
Are you telling me this mode makes you uncomfortable? It ought to. Intimacy mode is probably the most concerning part of these games. When you can just poke and prod at a digital woman and all they do is, like, squeak at you in an adorable way. I think if you grab her hand, you get a smooch when the heart is full. Oh, crap. Are you serious? Oh, man. Okay. Shoot. I almost got a smooch. I forgot the most intimate thing of all is hand-holding. Go back. I will. I'm gonna check the store real quick, though.
あらいらっしゃいませ
Regular products. Oh, change shop key to outfit. Sexy sweater.
これ
Perfect
にす
suit.
るのね
Oh, okay. Some good stuff. Quality. Plenty of quality items to wear. Lots of tails and ears. That's nice. Oh, okay. Selling the... Buy new balls? It's everything you could want.
また来てね
I mean, can we move on to a different game, not another girl? No, I know what you meant. Yeah, no, I was gonna stop after that board anyway.
少し懐かしいですね
I'm just checking it out. Story mode clear 20%. Oh. I don't have anything unlocked. There's so much to do. Tent check. It's pretty empty down there. This stuff does not get me aroused. It's fun, but it's not arousing. These ladies just happen to be well endowed. That doesn't mean that I am close to boning them. All right.
あなたと共に過ごせ
No, wait, hold on. We've already filled her heart. Allow me to change characters. All right.
なんだかドキドキしちゃいます
Yes, indeed. This is big Doki Doki time. I just paddle these thighs here. Oh. Yeah, if there's one thing ladies love, it's having their calves spanked. Hold on a second. Alright. Just give a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Okay, so that is, you just hold the button and move around. That doesn't seem to do a whole lot. She's not liking those sparkles. Although, wait a minute. I think I get it. So wait, if you... I think you scrub her down, and when the Joy-Con vibrates more, that's like a sensitive area for her? Maybe? Yeah, it's rubbing a lot. It's vibrating pretty hard on the back of the knee here, so if I give that a little paddling, maybe that'll... Yeah, she's liking that. This was flirting in the 60s. Hold on a second, let me get over here. Women love the small of their back spanked. Ugh, God, the hands are getting crossed. Hold on. Yeah. Little taps on the small of the back. Alright. And then you grab a hand for a smooch. Do I have to hold both? I don't know about this one. Oh wait, that was thigh. I think it might just be really hard to get those hands.
もう少しいいですよね。
Try clicking the heart.
このまま
I can't. Zoom on hand? Sure. Wait. Okay, there we go. Camera controls can be a little finicky. All right. I mean, I'm really getting in there.
こっちに
Oh,
ください。
oh, did we do it? Wait, what? Hey, dang it. Maybe not. I don't know. Poke hand, then grab when she lifts them up. That's gonna be very difficult with these controls. Okay.
手を握ってくれますか？あなたとなら私。
Oh! Oh, what? Oh, oh! Oh, this is actually... Oh! Ah!
ダメですか？
What? Oh my god! That's impossible! Holy shit! Okay. Hold on, let me paddle her again. Oh yeah, she didn't like the vag paddle there. That was not good for her.
あれ？
What do you like? What is your thing? And she's just kind of down with whatever. Oh, come on. Yeah, I didn't see the lips come up. That was new. Head pats, maybe? Oh, god, Gosh, okay. I didn't see the lips, alright. Also, I don't know what to do when the lips pop up. It is so hard to click the stick without moving it. Yeah, small of the back seemed to work really well. She seemed to be totally into that. So, let's do that. God, these controls, woof. Yeah, that's for sure working. God. And then I mix up the hands, because they're like both right there. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Smack the hand, then grab the hand. Boot. Nope. Boot. Okay. Now there's gonna be a smooch. Where is it? Where's those lips? Oh, okay. Ah, shit. Fuck! No! Ah! The controls are ridiculously difficult. That stupid lips slide all around the stupid screen, and you don't know when they're gonna show up, or when. Okay, hold on. Stop it. Sit here and let me poke you. Do I just have to move the lips over her mouth? Or do I have to like hover it there and hit a button? I don't know. Alright. Bap. Bap. Ah!
ずっと一緒にいてくださいね。
We're married now. You guys just saw a marriage. You saw a wedding. Just like kissing a real girl. Wow. You guys, I kissed a girl. I'm not a virgin anymore. Wow. What a magical experience. I guess I'm a grown-up now, huh? I can't wait to go to 7-Eleven and buy condoms. Alright. That's right, they did make an anime out of Senran Kagura, didn't they? Oh boy, she's kicking back there. I haven't seen it yet, no. Okay, I'm gonna move on to a different game. This is kicking around, so we're gonna play Hardline. You may remember this from... There was I think a couple of Funhouse gameplays I did with this. I never finished it though, so I'd like to now. And also, this is exactly like the kind of game that I always wanted to do if I like streamed, which I'm doing now, so... The anime wasn't that good? Yeah. Weird. So I think I'm gonna play that next. And yeah, it's an FMV game. So hopefully it'll work normally on my machine here, but I guess we'll find out. But it wouldn't be a Lawrence stream if I didn't take an extended break. So I gotta eat. Again, this diet is interrupting my stream more than usual, just because I'm hungry all the time. So I'm gonna go make some food, I'm gonna eat some vegetables, and I'll be back later after I install and configure this game. And if it doesn't work, we'll find something else to do. See you guys soon.